Hello, Mission Vista class of 2020. At the beginning of this school year, I don't think any of us could have imagined that the year would play out the way that it has. Yours may be the only class in our nation's history who's had their senior year disrupted so dramatically. But we should not let the events and circumstances surrounding the COVID-19 pandemic during the last quarter overshadow the incredible 4 years that you've all had at Mission Vista. You're an amazing group of students, each of you with your own unique strengths, interests, and talents. And collectively, you've left your mark on the legacy of Mission Vista High School. You've accomplished so much in the classroom, on the athletics field, on the stage, and in the community. And while we very much want and are hopeful to be able to celebrate with you soon in person, we want to take this opportunity to highlight and celebrate some of your accomplishments and memorable moments through this video. Please enjoy what your peers and teachers have put together for the class of 2020.
To the senior class of 2020.
We know that when you began high school, you never expected your graduation day to look like this, and neither did we.
From the time you were little, you were told by the movies you watched, your parents, and your teachers that this was going to be your year.
This was the time that everything was supposed to be perfect and lifelong memories would be made.
You spent years preparing for your final performance, your final game, your final moments as a high school student, only to see them taken away by something completely out of your control.
And it breaks our hearts to think of the memories that you've lost.
The thought that your senior year as captain of your team or lead role in your production or as an officer in a club being stripped away from you is just not fair. And we wish it wasn't this way.
You are justified in feeling fearful and anxious, or that life has wronged you in some way.
It is okay to be sad, angry, and confused, because no one told you this was an option of how high school would end for you.
But through it all, we know that you will come out stronger and more resilient this year.
You are a generation of fighters born into a world of uncertainty after the attacks of 9/11.
Despite growing up in a world that has experienced wars for your entire lives, you have become the intelligent, strong, and compassionate people that this world so desperately needs.
You are artists, athletes, scientists, musicians, craftsmen.
And we are so proud to have been a part of your journey.
You have overcome obstacles and challenges and forever live with the knowledge that you survived the great 2020 shortage of toilet paper, hand sanitizer, and Clorox wipes, you guys.
You persevered in a world where social distancing and a global pandemic became part of everyday conversation.
And you stand poised to lead the next generation into a world filled with many unknowns.
But for us, as your teachers and those who work every day to help you learn and grow, there are many things we do know.
We know you will be okay.
When the dust settles and the world goes back to normal, whatever that is, we know that you have earned a place in this world.
And we are so very proud of each and every one of you. You will weather this storm.
Take pride in all that you have accomplished, and do your best not to dwell on the memories that you have lost.
You may not be walking across the stage today, but you will be celebrated.
So congratulations, class of 2020. You did it.
In the words of Nelson Mandela, our human compassion binds us the one to the other, not in pity or patronizingly, but as human beings who have learned how to turn our common suffering into hope for the future.
I can't really funnel down my time at MVHS down to a single favorite memory. Every day that I got to spend with my favorite teachers and my best friends just made my entire high school experience.
My favorite senior memory is absolutely senior sunrise. Waking up, hiking, watching the sunrise with all your best friends is so fun, and then afterwards you go out for a cute little breakfast.
My favorite senior memory is senior breakfast, being able to eat Chick-fil-A in my PJs with my friends at school.
My favorite memory from my senior year was senior sunrise and winter formal, getting to see everything that we planned for ASB all come together. It's just so much fun.
My favorite memory from my senior year would probably have to be winter formal, because it was just really fun, and I got to dance and hang out with my friends.
My favorite memory from Mission Vista was junior winter formal. And it was awesome just to have everyone there and have a good time with my friends.
One of my favorite high school memories ever was chanting Little Yachty at a pep rally during freshman year.
The chanting of Yachty when we were, deceived.
As you can see, my favorite memory at high school was definitely when I dressed up as Moana. One of my favorite senior moments was this year's Fall Fest, where I dressed up as Beetlejuice, my friend dressed up as Lydia, and we sold churros for our comic club as one of the booths.
My favorite high school memory is Rock the Hill.
My favorite memory of my senior year was performing at Rock the Hill. It was amazing.
Hey guys, Ashley here. My top 4 favorite memories was my first time performing at Rock the Hill my junior year. Then singing one of the most fun to perform songs, The Argument, at one of my choir concerts in 2018. Then going on to sharing the stage with my boyfriend, Jack Seltman, singing What Are You Doing New Year's Eve. And lastly, my soccer senior night with all my girls. Thank you to everyone that made my high school experience so memorable and amazing.
My favorite high school memory was joining musical theater.
My favorite thing about Mission Vista High School is the 4x4 schedule and the amount of classes that are available to take for each student. I have also enjoyed playing baseball for the past 4 years for Mission Vista.
One of my favorite memories about high school was joining the cross-country varsity team.
One of my favorite high school memories is probably tied between winning league with my volleyball team and planning 2019 Fly Me to the Moon prom.
My favorite high school memory was choir field trips and choir concerts.
My favorite memory of high school is going to Las Vegas with the Steel Jump 2 class and performing all over for a week straight during spring break.
For my 4 years of experience at Mission Vista High School, my favorite memory is the piano club recital at our school's auditorium and the club trips to the San Diego Symphony Hall.
My favorite memory at MVHS was definitely my last performance with my Ballet Folklorito team. It was just incredible being able to show my culture to so many different people.
My favorite senior memory was doing the Fusion Dance Show because it was the first ever dance show I've ever done at Mission Vista, and I got to choreograph with my friends.
My favorite memory from my senior year was being able to revamp the Black Student Union here at Mission Vista, providing a more inclusive and safe space for future Mission Vista students to express themselves. Thank you.
I think that one of my favorite memories of high school would probably have to be when I came up with the very first art show at Mission Vista.
My favorite memory from high school would have to be Spanish class 1 and 2. I met a lot of great people in that class.
My favorite Mission Vista memory is looking at A-Push memes with Mr. Chidola in my AP US history class after the test.
My all-time favorite Mission Vista memory has definitely got to be just being able to attend all of the incredible classes and to be able to meet incredible people, which I now call some of my closest friends.
And my favorite high school memory has got to be all the laughs and giggles I've shared with my friends and faculty I've met at Mission Vista.
My favorite memories all through high school was just any time spent after school, whether it was going to soccer practice and have fun with my friends after school.
After school, I would always hang out with my friends, and we would have this special spot back at the lunch tables, and we would just hang out and have fun with each other.
Some of my favorite memories come from my freshman, sophomore year with my friends and just the overall funny moments I've had with them at school.
Probably one of my favorite high school memories is hanging out with my friends and lunch and hanging in Mr. Jones's room.
What I really like about Mission Vista, I really like that most of the time everyone's just friends with each other and there's not really a lot of drama and everyone's just really inclusive and nice, and the teachers really work hard to make you feel supported, especially in the plus class. I really felt that.
My favorite thing about Mission Vista is most definitely the student life. Just because everyone who goes to Mission is so talented and so unique in their own personality, which really makes Mission Vista what it is and such a rare and amazing high school experience.
In the future, I'm looking forward to all the opportunities and experiences that come with college.
After high school, I'll be going to CSUCI and majoring in pre-nursing.
I'm going to do 2 years of community college and then transfer to California Baptist University to major in worship arts and minor in theology, and I would really love to do Bible school afterwards.
I'm going to Cal State Long Beach, and I'm going to major in biology and play beach volleyball, and I'm most excited to live with my closest friends.
And after graduation, I will be going to Palomar to study nursing.
My plans for after high school is I'm going to be attending a 4-year university.
I'm going to Creighton University in Omaha, Nebraska to study business and English. It's going to be fun.
I am going to Cal Poly SLO for public health next year.
After I graduate, I will be attending Cal State Fullerton, which I'm super excited for and so ready for the college experience. So, woo!
Seniors of the class of 2020, you've clearly left your mark at Mission Vista, and your legacy is one we will not forget. While some will remember this year for the COVID-19 crisis, school closures, and stay-at-home orders, many of us at Mission Vista will remember the class of 2020 for your resiliency, your flexibility, your optimism, and your grace. As you saw in this video, you've accomplished amazing things over the last 4 years, and each of you has grown so much as students and as human beings. Your teachers, your parents, your classmates are all eager to see how you'll put those strengths to work as you enter into the next chapter of your lives. We all have no doubt that you will continue to be self-directed, critical, and creative thinkers who will persevere to positively impact the interconnected world. Congratulations on an amazing 4 years.
So congratulations, class of 2020. Know that we love you. We will always be there for you. Mission Vista is your home.
Congratulations, class of 2020 Timberwolves. I am so proud of all that you have accomplished. Your futures are bright. Stay true to yourselves, and we will miss you.
Good job, class of 2020. We are all here for you. Come back and see us.
Dream of tomorrow and all the things you can do. Now you realize how unknown your future is, but one thing is for sure, it will be bright with endless possibility.
We will miss you dearly. You hold a special place in our hearts. But we're very excited for you to start this next chapter in your lives. We love you. Stay healthy.
My advice to you is to make good decisions, but be okay on making mistakes and learning from those mistakes. Congratulations, class of 2020. You will be very missed, and you are very loved, and I hope you enjoy the celebration we have provided for you.
Class of 2020, I wish you all the best and all the things that you will do in the future. I'm sorry that lots of things were taken away from you, but you are all incredible human beings that will make a great change into the world.
Good luck with everything, no matter where it is, or what you end up doing, and as always, be the change.
As you move into your lives beyond high school, my best advice for you is to learn to be open to new experiences and personal growth. In the noble words of Albus Dumbledore, differences of habit and language are nothing at all if our aims are identical and our hearts are open. Keep those hearts and minds open. Good luck.
Congratulations. I wish you the best of luck. I can't wait to see all that you all will do.
You guys are amazing. I am so proud and honored to have been able to work with you, teach you. You are a blessing. Congratulations.
We wish you the best of luck. We'll always be there for you. We love you. Congratulations, class of 2020.
I'm optimistic about the future, knowing that your creativity, caring, and problem-solving skills are just what the world needs, and you will make this a better place. Congratulations.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I love you, I miss you, and I cannot wait to see you change the world.
Good luck to you guys. You are going to rock this world. I cannot wait to see what you are going to do, what you're going to become, and what you make.
Class of 2020, I'm so proud of you, and I know that you're going to accomplish great things in life. Keep us posted. You're going to do well. And always remember to go out, make a difference, and be the change.
And my advice to you is, it's very simple. Be bold, be fearless, trust yourself. You got this.
You are amazing.
and I am so very blessed to have been able to be called your teacher. So congratulations, class of 2020.
I just want to say, I love you, and I'm proud of you.
Hello, class of 2020, parents, siblings, teachers, neighbors, and family friends. At the beginning of the year, I don't think any of us would have envisioned that graduation would be a drive-through affair. The COVID-19 pandemic has disrupted your senior year, disrupted your learning environment, and disrupted your day-to-day lives. But your class is one that has refused to let circumstances beyond your control to overshadow your resolve to continue to shine in an unprecedented situation. The noise that we've been listening to for the last 3 months would suggest that now is the time to feel slighted or to feel sorry for yourselves for the way that things have played out. You could have done that, and nobody would have faulted you for it. But that's not what you've done. You've continued to think flexibly and optimistically in an ever-changing world. You've continued to persevere to learn all the key information and skills that you could in a learning environment that was turned upside down in an instant. You've continued to find the silver lining in the hand that you've been dealt, and all along the way, you haven't forgotten your sense of humor. We, as your teachers, your families, your support systems, we're all so impressed and so proud of the way that you've conducted yourself over the last few months. This experience and the way that you've handled it is truly remarkable. My hope is that you remember that when things were stacked against you during your senior year, you rose to the occasion and you did not lose sight of who you are and what is truly important to you. But this is not about the doom and gloom of the COVID-19 pandemic. Today, we're celebrating the amazing 4 years that you've had at Mission Vista High School and everything that you've accomplished along the way. I sincerely hope that your high school experience has been a positive one, not just in terms of what you learned, the skills you've gained, and the preparation you have for the next path you choose to take. Rather, I hope that the last 4 years have been filled with the joy of friendships, memories that you'll remember and talk about for decades, and the experience of learning more about who you are, what you're passionate about, and how you want to make a difference in this world. You truly are a special class, and the mark you've left at Mission Vista is one that will never fade. I've had the privilege of working with most of you for the entire 4 years of your high school careers, and it's been my honor to serve and support you in your high school journey. Each of you has grown immensely as students, and more importantly, as human beings. I've seen you thrive in the classroom, on the athletics field, and on the stage. Your class boasts 85 students with a cumulative GPA over 4.0, 73 California Scholarship Federation lifetime members, 43 AP scholars, 14 of whom with distinction, more than 60 CIF scholar athletes. You've contributed to 9 league championships and 4 CIF titles. More than 85% of you plan to attend college or university next year. A handful of you have made the honorable commitment to serve our country in the armed forces. And dozens of you have developed the skills and habits of mind that are necessary for you to enter the workforce immediately. The future for each of you is blindingly bright. Your families, your classmates, and your teachers can't wait to see what's next for you. And whatever that may be, we have no doubt that you're going to stay true to who you are, and you will leave the world a better place than you found it. You are the next generation of leaders, the next generation of creators and change makers. And I know that I speak for a lot of us when I say that we are grateful to have our future in your hands. Congratulations, seniors.
Seniors, congratulations. You have accomplished so much over these last 4 years, and you have much to be proud of. I saw some of you on your very first day of your school career as kindergartners. I taught many of you that year. I've had the chance to watch you grow. If you can think back to that very first day and look at all the amazing things that you have done since then, the good decisions you have made have led you here. You are ready now to move on, and I hope that you take what you have learned during your time in our schools and use it to make good decisions and do great things in your future.
At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you 9 very remarkable students. In their 4 years of high school, these students have maintained academic performance that ranks at the very top of their class while pursuing a variety of extracurricular activities. Upon these 9 individuals, Mission Vista is pleased to bestow the highest academic honors given by an educational institution, the title of salutatorian and valedictorian. Please join me in recognizing the following students. Our class of 2020 salutatorians: Emily Garcia Zeich, Matthew Granados, Aiden Karatas, Claire Colazar, Peter Kraus, Renat Rehan, Lauren Saragumba, and Alexander Yap. And now for the class of 2020's valedictorian, Krista Olan. Congratulations to all of you for this esteemed honor, for your hard work, and for your grit.
Good evening, esteemed guests and regular guests, parents, family, teachers, staff, and students. I would like to start off with a huge congratulations to the graduating class of 2020. We have made it past late nights, missing pencils, overdue essays, and other inciting incidents the past 4 years to make it to this moment. This is not the end of our story, but rather the closing of a chapter and the beginning of a new one. We could not have made it without the help of some special characters that contributed to this narrative. First off, our beloved parents, guardians, and family members who are the curators of our stories. Through their structure and guidance, they have instilled life's important values in us, setting the foundation for our character. Secondly, our amazing and praiseworthy teachers. They are the mentors that arise in our adventure, providing us with boundless knowledge and essential skills to navigate life. Additionally, our wonderful admin and staff here at MVHS, who have provided us with a safe, secure, and thriving learning environment, allowing us to reach our goals. Finally, we have our friends and fellow classmates. They are the lifelong supporters who we can easily share secrets, inside jokes, and vent to, the trusty sidekicks of our novel. While some people talk about high school as if it were a fairy tale, I'd say our experience is much closer to that of a dystopian novel, in which we, the resilient protagonists, face both highs and lows, especially with that sudden twist at the end of what should have been the culmination of our story, the last part of senior year. To help you visualize what we've been through, I would like to offer a few flashbacks of our lives back on campus the last 4 years. Freshman year. We were young, naive, and fresh out of middle school. I think this lack of common sense is what caused us to believe that a famous rapper would come perform at our school and lead us to uncontrollably chant, "Yachty, yachty," at one of our pep rallies. I think admin is very happy that we will be the last class to remember that incident. Sophomore year. Time for some character development. We literally made it through a day with ashes raining down on us and a fire less than a couple miles away. If that isn't a testament to our resilience, I don't know what is. Junior year, the year of our first and possibly our last prom. We anxiously awaited our final year of high school, but little did we know the bizarre plot twists we were about to face. The beginning of senior year came, and we were stressed, but we were still vibing. Travis Scott freshly dropped Highest in the Room, and Doja Cat still wasn't canceled. We diligently worked on our college applications, desperate for March to come sooner so we could find out our futures, and also desperate for the fun and amazing events that usually come at the end of senior year. March 13th came around, and while we did find out what schools we would be attending, we also found out that school would be canceled due to a pesky little virus called COVID-19. We originally thought we'd be back at school by April 6th, but here we are now, still stuck at home with our parents. Class of 2020, if it was any class that could get through this pandemic, it would be ours. The past few months have been proof of our ability to overcome any conflict that arises. Apart from our senior prom, senior cruise, and grad night being canceled, this deadly pandemic has changed the course of each and every one of our lives as a whole. But look at us now, making it through months of fear, uncertainty, stress, and online classes. Look at us now, standing strong and still celebrating in the midst of this pandemic. We may not have a vaccine for the coronavirus yet, but you know what? We are the vaccine. Education is the antidote that has the power to cure the injustices of the world. While COVID-19 is indeed a dire issue that has taken over our lives the past few months, remember that there are many other great challenges and problems in life that need solutions. We often hyper-focus and stress over singular issues that we have little control over, yet we fail to realize our powerful ability to solve a variety of other pressing issues. We are a diverse set of students. Armed with the boundless knowledge we gain from Mission Vista, we are the future scientists, teachers, engineers, and more, each with our own unique talents and skills to solve critical issues and change the course of humanity. As classmates, here is where our stories diverge as we take different paths towards the futures. Whatever challenge you may face, never forget that inner strength, curiosity, and foundation you built at Mission Vista that has gotten you to this finale. But most importantly, remember, Timberwolves, be the change. Thank you.
Class of 2020, look to the person to the right of you, and look to the person to the left of you, and say thank you for the love and guidance for not the past 4, but 12 years. Now look at the car in front of you, and the car behind you, and scream, congratulations, because Class of 2020, we did it. This is not the graduation ceremony any of us envisioned. In fact, we just missed out on some of the greatest senior year milestones: academic and athletic achievements, prom, senior cruise, grad night, yearbook signings, and our final farewells to friends and beloved teachers. The list goes on, and every single one of us has been impacted. People keep saying going through this will make us stronger and better adults. However, these past 2 months don't define who we are or who we will become. Our achievements over the past 4 years do, and I believe we were already strong and have already achieved so much more than anybody could have expected from our class. In a time with such uncertain outcomes, we can empathize with each other's need to attain closure at the end of such a big chapter in our life, high school. But more importantly, this marks the end of our time together. If there was one thing that has connected us all, it is our motto, Be the Change, which has embodied our journey as Timberwolves for the past 4 years. Amidst COVID-19, the once abstract concept of Be the Change has become our new reality. For some of us, this new reality has flipped our world upside down. Maybe, did you clean your room became, did you clean the house? Or, did you eat lunch became, did you make lunch for you and your siblings? Or, how was work became, I need you to work. Not only have we as students had to change our roles, but our parents have had to become teachers, and our teachers have had to become counselors. Because of this, we will continue to do amazing things in the future, be it in academics, sports, the military, arts, or anywhere else our hearts to drive us to achieve greatness. Class of 2020, we made it. We did it. Thank you to the parents and teachers who helped us persevere through these unforeseen hardships. To my mom, thank you for all of your love and guidance. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Not only have we had a strong support system with parents and teachers, but our friends have been there every step of the way. Our friendships have temporarily changed, where hugs in the school parking lot became daily wellness checks, Starbucks study dates became Zoom meetings, and late night hangouts at Cane's became hours-long FaceTime calls. But remember the friends that were there for you, because through Mission Vista, we have forged friendships to last a lifetime. To my best friends, to some of whom I met in middle school, others in high school, or a summer program called Boys State, student ambassadors giving school tours, or as most recently as AP Stats class. Please know, for all of you, I am forever grateful. To my 2020 classmates, years from now, when our own children are high school seniors and they are complaining about some perceived injustice at their school, Imagine how cool it will be to turn to them and say, I don't want to hear it. There was a global pandemic when I was a senior, and I didn't get a traditional graduation and had to wear a mask everywhere in public. Class of 2020, I wish you the best of luck in the future. And always remember, it is easy to be the change in normal times, but it takes exceptional students to be the change in such trying times. Class of 2020, I'm proud to have made history with you.
President Smithfield, I certify that each of these students has met the requirements set forth by the Vista Unified School District Board of Trustees and by the state of California and are graduates of the class of 2020.
Thank you, Mr. Walden. It is with great pleasure that on behalf of the Board of Trustees, the administration, and staff of the entire Vista Unified School District that I proudly accept this class, the Mission Vista High School Class of 2020.
Hi T-Wolves, I'm Brenna Schulte and I'm your senior class president. Class of 2020, will you join me in turning our tassels from right to left? Congratulations, class of 2020.